You probably tried this 1,000 times, following online tutorials to get the ability you want, whether it's a language or a music, and somehow it feels useless. When it comes to learning guitar, people tell you should practice scales, you should practice arpeggios, you should memorize the fretboard, you should memorize chords, you should practice licks. There's no end to what you should do. Even just a scale practice can turn into a never-ending list. The major scale, the pentatonic scale, Dorian, Mixolydian, Lydian, Locrian, the other scales, Lydian dominant, melodic minor, bebop dominant, bebop major, bebop Dorian, the chromatic scale, the half-whole diminished scale, and the whole half diminished scale. That's like teaching someone who's just starting English, whether it's a newborn baby or a second language learner, and starting by explaining the 16 English tenses. Yes, those 16 tenses really exist, but I don't believe anyone can master English that way. And that's exactly how we Chinese people learn English. After all that studying, it's basically like we studied nothing. Well, except we have exams and we really can get the answers right. Yes, it's the same with language. You should learn phonetics, you should memorize vocabulary, you should study grammar, you should memorize sentences, whatever. But when you learn your mother tongue, you didn't do any of that. Right? Maybe you are still wandering around hunting for the right resource, watching one explanation today and another analysis tomorrow, or maybe you've been consistently learning online for years, yet your ability still feels weak, again, in both language and music. That's not a coincidence, that's the point. Ability can't be learned the way people think learning works. You can't be taught into ability. Let's go back. Not even that far. Let's just go from the 1920s to the 1960s, maybe even the 1970s. No internet, no YouTube, so no endless tutorials. No algorithm feeding you the best explanation. No ocean of resources. Even sheet music was less available than today. Fewer publications, less access, less material. So, let me ask you something. Did that era fail to produce musicians? Did it fail to produce people with absurdly strong musical ability? People we still talk about like gods today? Of course not. In fact, those god-level figures in music, many of them came from that era, not from ours. So, what changed? We got internet. We got information. We got an explosion. And yes, information is useful. It helps you know more. It helps you compare. It helps you find names, facts, history, recordings, and gear. But notice what kind of explosion it is. It's an explosion of information, not an explosion of personal ability. Knowledge is information, explanation is information, analysis is information, conclusions are information. Everything that can be packaged, transmitted, taught, and sold is information. But personal ability, it doesn't transmit, it doesn't spread, it doesn't get delivered to your brain. And the most fatal part is this. The acquisition of information and knowledge can actually cancel out the acquisition of ability. You may already find it easier to understand how accumulating information can hinder the development of ability. But look at from the other side, those who truly possess ability often struggle to explain that ability to you. In other words, the people with the strongest abilities are often not the best teachers. Ability is not content. Ability is what happens when you live inside uncertainty long enough that your body reorganizes itself. So when you are trying to gain ability and you turn to the internet for the tutorial-based resources, I'm going to say something that sounds offensive, but it's true. Those resources are useless, not because the teachers are evil, not because the videos are low quality, but because they are delivering the wrong substance. They are delivering information. You are lacking the right kind of experience to form your ability. So the move is not watch more. The move is enter the fog. Sing it, guess it, miss it, adjust and repeat. And maybe let your ear build what no explanation can ever deliver. And that's exactly the point. That is the growth path of those God-level musicians. So, what am I about to do now? I'm going to perk up my ears and listen for pitch. It's about the most normal human ability we all already have, hearing pitch. I'm not planning to teach you how to hear pitch because pitch is not a skill you learn. Pitch is a human instinct. You tell me you can't do it, I don't believe you. Maybe you don't have perfect pitch. Good, neither do I. So, we are not going to start by listening to other people's pitch. We are not going to start by listening to pitch in music. We are going to start with the only pitch you can't run away from. Your own. Can you sing? You say you are tone deaf. Have you ever sung happy birthday? Have you never celebrated someone's birthday in your life? I don't believe that either. You say, I can kind of sing happy birthday. Everything else, not really. Perfect! Then we sing happy birthday right now. Come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm done singing. Now, let's play exactly what I sang on the guitar. You ask what the first note is. Ha, ha, ha. I don't know. Ha, ha. I don't know. If you have perfect pitch, you can name it immediately, like my son. I don't have perfect pitch, but I'm not afraid. I can find it on the guitar. I can try. Happy birthday, ha, 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 ha. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Okay, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. This is octave. Happy birthday, birthday today to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. I'm not trying to look smart. I'm trying to look honest. I want you to watch the guessing. I want you to watch the mistakes because that's what real ability looks like in real time. However, even so, someone might see what I just did and freeze, thinking, Marcus, you can find those notes because your ears work better than mine. You're just gifted. No, that's wrong. If your ears were really that bad, how did you ever master your mother tongue. And you probably even speak a dialect too, at the very least. If you can speak your mother tongue, you have already proven you can hear pitch. People hear pitch and instantly think of singing lessons, perfect pitch, or some elite musician thing. That's not what I mean. Every language has pitch movement. Even in non-tonal languages, your voice goes up and down constantly. Questions, emphasis, question, emphasis. And questions, emphasis, and emphasis, attitude, sarcasm, tenderness, anger, and anger, certainty, hesitation, certainty, hesitation. Did you know this? It's not just a pitch. There's rhythm too. But let's stay with pitch for now. And across dialects, the pitch behavior changes even more, especially if you are Chinese. Why wouldn't you be confident? We use 4 tones to distinguish meaning, right? Ma, 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 ma. In Mandarin, we say 北京, 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 北京. In northeastern Chinese, 东北话, we say 北京, 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 京, 北京, 北京, 北京. And in Beijing dialect, people say 北京, 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 北京. Some people can even take spoken language and reproduce every pitch on an instrument. No matter what language it is, no matter what it is being said. So pitch is not a music skill. Pitch is a human skill. You have been doing it since you were born. The only reason it feels hard on an instrument is because the instrument is unfamiliar and it hides the sound behind the mechanics. You're just relatively unfamiliar with the instrument, that's all. It's like walking into a fog. You just need patience to guess, feel around, make mistakes, and eventually lock it in. So the mission is simple. If I can sing a melody, I can find it on the guitar. Not by sheet music, not by tabs, by ear. You walk into the fog, you guess, you feel, you miss, you adjust. You miss again and you adjust again. And eventually you land. That process is not failure. That process is the whole point. It's the same process that made you fluent in your first language. Nobody taught you your mother tongue by explaining anything. You lived inside the sound until the sound became you. I think for a lot of people, simply hearing a melody and playing it on an instrument isn't that hard anymore. What people really want to know urgently is, how do you hear chords? Well, in theory, if you can hear one note, you can hear 2 notes. If you can hear 2 notes, you can hear a chord, even a 7th chord or even a 9th chord. But I have to admit, I can't really do that yet. Or I can, but it's very hard for me. Subscribe to this channel. In the next videos, I will show you. Remember this, we are going to make the happy birthday song our main nourishment at this moment. Squeeze every last drop of value out of it. See you around.